How did it all begin? Well, I met Bhavnesh at actually a theatre play called Our Street. So this was back in 2008, and we were cast in a role as brother and sister.
I can't believe she's getting married, because I remember when she came to Mumbai, her wallpaper was with Bhavnesh, okay? And then I was like, I know you're going out with him. And then she's like, no, I'm not, I swear. But then I knew it, I swear, I knew she was going on.
So Divya had kind of started asking, when are you going to pop the question? How's it going to be? Give me scenarios. What it might be like. But you can't tell me the exact thing because I want it to be a surprise.
The proposal. I love talking about the proposal, by the way. It happened and it was magnificent and perfect. It happened at TAPAC, the Auckland Performing Arts Centre, which is where we've performed together so many times, and it means a lot to the both of us. So Bhavnesh, along with Padma and friends, planned this whole fake show that I was supposed to MC, and I fell for the whole thing.
Yeah, the planning was really exciting because all of this, there was this fake event that was happening, and there were fake sponsors, and fake sponsors were sponsoring these manicures and pedicures so that she could get her nails done, so the nails were looking proper, and there was a sponsored makeup artist.
And then Bhavnesh was talking, and I think he was saying really sweet things. I mean, I know because I've seen the video, but I was just like flabbergasted. I was just looking at him being like, oh my God, this is happening, who's in the audience, what's happening, what am I doing here? And then obviously, he went down on one knee, he popped the question, I think I said yes, no, I did say yes, and then the lights went on, and it was our closest family and friends, and it was just perfect.
It felt like I was watching a movie. A fairy tale. Yes, seriously. That proposal was too good. Yeah.
I think just represents the comfort that I had with her and how she always took care of me, and I felt so safe with her. And I had this one particular story of when we were in New Zealand, and the two of us had gone off on a scooter, and so we had these scooters basically, and it was me in front and her at the back, and we were obviously not very good. We were little kids, so we were going down this really fast hill, and basically, long story short, we fell over and we tumbled and rolled, and I just can picture her trying to brace my fall. So she went under me and protected me and made sure that I was fine, and then we got up and I had a few scrapes and bruises, and she was hurt way more, but she made sure that I was okay, and I was crying, so she took me home, and she was lifting the scooter in one hand, and she didn't even think about herself, about her injury. So that's a really strong memory that sticks with me from my childhood.
Well, I've never had like a bhaiya much in terms of when I came to New Zealand, so he was my only person that I could really look up to in terms of everything.
Divya is very cool like that. She knows what makes everyone happy.
We used to have a joke that we wanted Divya's husband to be called Shankar, and we'd make like a song, and we didn't quite get a Shankar in the end, but
she not only created memories but also captured them, which was the one element that was missing in our family, because we would all be so engrossed in having fun and everything, and she would be the one capturing all those tiny moments, and she would take the effort to put them together, which none of us would, but we would love watching it.
Well, he is very naughty in fact, but he is really smart at hiding his naughtiness.
I think it's serious and sweet, the best way to put it. They're just one's super serious and always calm and collected, and one's sweet, bubbly, energetic.
I would say Divya is like more like a vanilla ice cream, and Bhavnesh we are like dark chocolate.
How does it feel? It feels good, especially when you see family all around. It's so cool having everybody here singing, dancing. Speaking of the dancing, it seems like in every room I go to, there's someone doing some practice, this, that. People are kicking me out, saying, no, you can't see this yet. But it's good. It's very exciting, and I love having everyone here. In saying that, sometimes it doesn't feel real. It's something I've been thinking about for more than a year now, just thinking about this week, and I have to kind of pinch myself almost to be like, it's actually here, and just remembering to savor this week and savor the moments and have good times with family and friends.
ਹੋ ਗਈ 1 2 2 ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀਏ what to do ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਪਤੰਗਾਂ ਵਰਗੀ ਤੂੰ ਐਵੇਂ ਉੱਡਦੀ ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਹਿੱਲਾਂ ਤੇ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਟੁਕ ਟੁਕ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਮੇਕਅਪ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਗਿਟ ਪਿਟ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕੁਈਨ ਸਾਡੀ ਵਿਕਟੋਰੀਆ ਤੂੰ ਕੰਟੀ ਬਿਗ ਬੈਨ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੱਚੇ ਪੈਣ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਕੰਟੀ ਬਿਗ ਬੈਨ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੱਚੇ ਪੈਣ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ
देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी देखो देखो है शाम बड़ी दीवानी धीरे धीरे बन जाए न कोई कहानी दिल पर है दिलकश है दिलदार नजारे हैं आज जमीन पर उतरे कितने सितारे हैं अगलो होश नमी दानम हम है दिल है और जानम बस दीवानगी 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 है ना कोई रहसन ना रहबर ये इल्जाम लगे किस पर बस दीवानगी 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 है All the hot girls put your hands up and say Om Shanti Om
All cool boys, come on, make some noise and say Om Shanti Om.
रेशम रेशम
सांस खुली है मथम मथम
ये तो इशारे हैं अकलो होश नमी दानम हम है दिल है और जान
शादी की देखो धूम मची है बट रहे हैं बताशे शहनाई बाजे ढोलक बाजे सभी खुशी से नाच के महफिल सज रही है
All cool boys, come on, make some noise and say Om Shanti
Put your hands up and say Om Shanti
All cool boys, come on, make some noise and say Om Shanti
कहने को वैसे तो सारा सुकून है फिर भी ये दिल है कि इसको जुनून है कहने को वैसे तो सारा सुकून है फिर भी ये दिल है कि इसको जुनून है
पलकों पलकों ख्वाब सजा दे इसको उसको सबको बता दे
राज जो सारे हैं अगलो होश नमी दानम हम है दिल है और जानम बस दीवानगी 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 है ना कोई
लाउड स्पीकर ते माडोना वजदी ओ लाइके वारिजिन फैल करते कबूतर वारगी ओ मेमा फिरदी गुलाबी शेड दा रंग है फिरंगी रखी तू सांभ के आ सानू ते लगदा 100 साल तो चंगी जगह कोई नहीं है बदिया तू घंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नचे भैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा तू घंटी बिग बैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा ओ जदों नचे भैन दी पूरा लंदन ठुमकदा सिर ते गिलासी रख पंजाबी स्टाइल विच लस्सी दा गिलास खिच लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, लेने तुझे ओ गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना।
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, ओहो ओहो।
सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना, सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना, ये दिल की बात अपने दिल में दबा के रखना।
सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना,
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना।
उड़ उड़ के तेरी जुल्फें करती है क्या इशारे, दिल थाम के खड़े हैं आशिक सभी गंवारे।
छुप जाए सारी कुड़ियाँ घर में शर्म के मारे, गाँव में आ गए हैं पागल शहर के सारे।
नजरें झुका के रखना, दामन बचा के रखना, नजरें झुका के रखना, दामन बचा के रखना, लेने तुझे ओ गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना।
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना,
सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना।
जवान लड़का तू एक हसीन लड़की, ये दिल मचल गया तो मेरा कसूर क्या है।
रखना था दिल पे काबू, ये हुस्न तो है जादू, जादू ये चल गया तो मेरा कसूर क्या है।
रास्ता हमारा तकना, दरवाजा खुला रखना, रास्ता हमारा तकना, दरवाजा खुला रखना, लेने तुझे ओ गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना।
कुछ और अब न कहना, कुछ और अब न करना, कुछ और अब न कहना, कुछ और अब न करना, ये दिल की बात अपने दिल में दबा के रखना।
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, लेने तुझे ओ गोरी आएंगे तेरे सजना।
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना, ओहो ओहो।
सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना, सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना, ये दिल की बात अपने दिल में दबा के रखना।
सेहरा सजा के रखना, चेहरा छुपा के रखना,
मेहंदी लगा के रखना, डोली सजा के रखना।
कैसे तेरी खुद गर्जी, ना धूप चुने ना छाँव, कैसे तेरी खुद गर्जी, किसी ठोर टिके ना पाँव, कैसे तेरी खुद गर्जी, ना धूप चुने ना
I can't believe how you can see a person's personality even when they're little babies, when they're kids. I mean, she was exactly like she is now. She always did what she wanted to. It was always, and she always did what she believed in, and she always followed it through. And I've seen that even now. And she's always made really good choices, like she has even in her life partner. So I'm really proud of her. She was also really intelligent. I remember as a kid she would do these puzzles and jigsaw things, and she'd be so quick at it. And you know, we'd buy her the bigger ones and the 50 piece and then the 100 and 250, and she'd do them all, and she would love doing it because she's such a perfectionist and she'd always complete a task. So yeah, I always remember that about her.
And you know, talking about sleeping, I normally tend to put her to sleep, and the first thing happens is, obviously, it's say about 8 o'clock, and within say about a minute or 2 minutes she's flat, and the next 3 minutes I'm also gone. They are madly in love with each other, and that's what matters.
They're made for each other.
Yeah,
I'd say they're absolutely made for each other. They complement each other.
Yeah.
They're very different. Their personalities are so different, but together they just make a complete whole.
I can always see the love and care shown by Bhavs to Divs.
He's amazing.
And as a father, I think that's all I want.
That's what I
know she's in safe hands.
किसी ठोर टिके ना पाँव, बन लिया अपना पैगंबर, कर लिया तू सात समंदर, फिर भी सूखा मन के अंदर क्यों रहेगा।
कबीरा मान जा, रे फकीरा मान जा, आजा तुझको पुकारे तेरी परछाइया, रे कबीरा मान जा, रे फकीरा मान जा, कैसा तू है निर्मोही, कैसा हर जाइया।
Some memories are there in my life, and now still, Mama, what are you doing? You are still not ready. Just live this moment.
Bossy.
He's
Yeah.
my boss.
Yeah.
He's my grandfather. He's not my son. I can't believe he's grown up and he's so big boy and getting married. It's amazing moments for me. I'm getting a mother-in-law. I can't believe.
टूटी चार पाई वही ठंडी पुरवाई, रास्ता देखे दूधों की मलाई वही मिट्टी की सुराही, रास्ता देखे
कैसी तेरी खुद गर्जी, लब नमक रमे ना मिसरी, कैसी तेरी खुद गर्जी, तुझे प्रीत पुरानी बिसरी, मस्त मौला मस्त कलंदर, तू हवा का एक बवंडर, बुझ के यूं अंदर ही अंदर क्यों रहेगा।
रे कबीरा मान जा।
I have a very fond memory of his when he was small. So around 4 years old, that was the time it was my marriage, and he's very attached to me. So you know, he didn't understand the meaning of wedding, marriage. So we were trying to ease him. Who was going to get married? She'll go to another house. So just preparing him for that. And then I don't know what went into his mind. He said, you know, when I grow up, I'll get married to you and bring you back to this house. He's the most matured person in our family, and I respect that a lot.
Sometimes she tells me, be mature like Bhavnesh.
उसका ये चीज़ मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. इवन कोई छोटी सी बात हो तो उसको बड़ा धीरे से बैठ के आराम से एक्सप्लेन करेगा और वो गो फॉर इट कि आपका कोई भी प्रॉब्लम उसे सॉल्व करेगा.
the best part of these two, whenever I see them together, is the depth of love shows off on their faces.
They understand each other very well. That I like it. I hope this will go very well with each other.
मैं डालूं ताल पे भंगड़ा तू भी गिद्दा पाले चल ऐसा रंग जमा दे हमके बने सभी मत वाले
मन कहे कि मैं ले आऊं चांद और तारे सारे इन हाथों पर मैं चांद रखूं इस मांग में भर दूं तारे
हेलो हेलो तू फ्लोर्स पे जब है आई येलो येलो बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती छाई
हेलो हेलो टू मच है तुमने लगाई येलो येलो कंट्रोल करो मेरे भाई
धड़के ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला घूड़ियां धड़के ये दिल छन छन बोले अमृतसरी चूड़ियां रात बड़ी है मस्तानी तो दिल भर जानी कर ले गल्ला घूड़ियां
मटक्का तेरा ओए मुझे बड़ा तड़पावे तू देख तो अज भी दिल पर गुड़िए तीर सा एक जल जावे कर दे बिन पिए शराबी चेहरा तेरा गुलाबी कोई क्यों ना यमला बन जावे जो इतनी हो बेताबी
हेलो हेलो दिल दिल से कनेक्ट करना येलो येलो ये बातें डायरेक्ट करना वीरा जा रे फकीरा यूं न जा आजा तुझको पुकारे तेरी परछाइयां रे कबीरा जा रे फकीरा यूं न जा
For everything, it's like Divya this, Divya that. This is how Divya does it. This is how you know. So she really is the apple of everyone's eye.
One great quality, very organized.
For me, her dancing talent, her energy, that's what I relate because that's the way I am. So,
so she has taken best of both.
Yeah.
Both aunts.
Both the boas, yeah.
Almost after 8 years they came. When I knocked the door, she opened the door in Mumbai and she saw me and she was surprised. She told, "Mummy ma, somebody is standing outside." I said, "Divya, this is Nimish uncle." Oh, and the way she greeted me, the way she hugged me, it was full of warmth and life. And we started dancing. I remember that scene.
My experience about Divya is she's a very intelligent girl. She picks up anything very fast. When she was just 3 years, I think hardly 2 or 3 years old, some people had come and they just ask, how they ask in India questions that, who do you like the best? You like Nani, Nanaji, Mama? She just looked around. She said, I like everybody.
அப்புறம் ஒரு வேலை தொடங்கினா ஒரு 2 ஹவர்ஸ்ல ஸ்ட்ரைட்டாக உட்காந்து நன்னு ஜோராக பண்ணுவாள்.
It was very impressive what I did see, some albums and things like that. And that was my first impression. I said, Divya is making a good choice,
I thought they'll be an ideal couple. And they'll be very loving and very successful in the marriage.
My love, you are my everything. My lover, my best friend, my rock. Which is why I, Divya Hariharan, take you, Bhavnesh Soni, to be my lawfully wedded husband. I vow to forever be your comrade in adventure, for there is nothing we cannot face when we stand together. I vow to always be your greatest fan, reminding you of your amazing talents and cheering you on every success. I vow to be your student and to be your teacher, so that we may learn together and grow together. I vow to be open-minded and compromising, even if that means putting up with your latest facial hair experiment. I love you, I love you, I love you. You are my everything, my lover, my best friend, my rock.
My love, you are my everything, my lover, my best friend, my sunlight. I, Bhavnesh Soni, take you, Divya Hariharan, to be my lawfully wedded wife. I vow to have the patience that love demands, to speak when words are needed, and share in silence when they are not. I vow to be your partner in parenthood and grow old with you while keeping the kid in us alive. I vow to strongly protect your free spirit, as you are the kite that lifts me up and I want to fly with you. I vow to shower you with all my love, which includes a regular supply of triple chocolate ice cream, tiramisu, gnocchi, dumplings, or whatever your new flavor of the month is. I love you, I love you, I love you. And you are my everything, my lover, my best friend, my sunlight.
Mr. and Mrs. Soni, you may pranam or hug each other, or if appropriate, you may kiss each other.
Beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me, my lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships that go sailing. Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me. If I could fly like birds on high, then straight to her arms I'd go sailing. It's far beyond the star, it's near beyond the moon. I know beyond
everybody. Please put your hands together and give them a warm welcome to Mrs. Divya and Mr. Bhavnesh Soni. Please welcome up the bride, Divya Hariharan. Soni.
Thank you. I want to start off with thank you so much for being our closest friends and family and being here to celebrate this fantastic occasion with us tonight. To my parents, Mom, Dad, I want to thank you for all of the wonderful things that you're going to say about me in your speech. Thank you for making me completely fall in love with the idea of marriage. All of my life, I've seen the two of you, and I have never once questioned that I want to be married one day. And as a little girl, I've always dreamed about my perfect wedding, and you two are my role models when it comes to a happily married couple. So I want to thank you for that. To my Malika, my little baby sister, thank you for organizing the most amazing Sangeet show ever. In my blood, I have Tata's ambition. I have Mamima's energy. I've gotten Nanaji's magnetism. And from Nani, I hope I have your eternal youth. Bhavs came into my life and completely changed it. And it means so much to me to be standing up here as your wife. You are my favorite person in the world, the love of my life, my best friend, and now my husband. Bhavs, you're always planning, amazing surprises for me and gifting me special little things. And this was even represented in the Sangeet show skit with all the gifts that you give me. So I kind of have a little surprise for you. You know how much I love it when you sing to me? Even though the songs are usually super old and I've never ever even heard any of them before. Well, I've learned one of these old songs for you. This is dedicated to you, my love, and this is for you. Abhi na जाओ छोड़ कर कि दिल अभी भरा नहीं अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर कि दिल अभी भरा नहीं अभी अभी तो आए हो अभी अभी तो अभी अभी तो आए हो बहार बन के छाए हो हवा जरा महक तो ले नजर जरा बहक तो ले ये शाम ढल तो ले जरा ये शाम ढल तो ले जरा ये दिल संभल तो ले जरा मैं थोड़ी देर जी तो लूं
नशे के घूंट पी तो लूं, नशे के घूंट पी तो लूं। अभी तो कुछ कहा नहीं, अभी तो कुछ सुना नहीं, बुरा ना मानो बात का, ये प्यार है गिला नहीं, अभी ना जाओ छोड़ कर, कि दिल अभी भरा नहीं।
There's not a single person I know who has been planning this wedding for the better part of a year, looks that good, comes up here, gives that speech, and sings, and now she set the bar this high for the rest of us to follow.
I'm very proud of my daughter Divya, who has always been a high achiever and has outstanding qualities. Very organized, always smiling, gets along well with everyone, and above all, exudes a lot of confidence. I especially admire her public speaking skills, which is a great talent to have. And definitely at this, I'm glad she's not a chip of the old block. But Divya, there's just one thing you got to do now. Work really hard, earn lots of money, and make a sizable contribution to your father so that I can retire sooner. Hope Divya's boss is listening.
You are a perfect blend of beauty and brains, a fabulous role model, and so well known. You know, sometimes when I go, it's very often that people come up to me and say, "Are you Divya Hariharan's mom?" And I proudly say, "Yeah, I am." You know, love isn't about just saying how much I love you. It's also showing that you really care. But he does both. He's great at it, you know. Such men are a rare find. And how gratifying it is for parents to see their daughter in safe hands. So thank you, Bhavs, for being such a perfect man for our daughter, for bringing a smile to her face and joy to her heart, and for making her so, so happy.
I'm delighted to have you as my son-in-law. So welcome to our family, Bhavnesh.
On this beautiful occasion, I would like to recite a poem. I only wish I was the one who wrote it, but please do believe so. Marriage is not a noun, it is a verb. It isn't something you get, it is something you do. It is the way you love your partner every day.
They say don't marry someone you can live with, marry someone you can't live without. Bhavnesh was in Melbourne a couple of weeks ago, and he actually spent more time talking to Divya while she was in Auckland than actually talking to us. So based on that, I can safely say, Divya, this guy cannot live without you.
What is the name that Divya has given the car that was gifted to her by Bhavs and his family? If not Auckland, where did the couple say they wanted to live most?
We are shocked to be here today with you to celebrate your execution. Although I love and support you both, let's face it, I'm really here for the wine.
I once read an article about an old married couple who were celebrating their 80th wedding anniversary. When asked what the secret to their successful marriage was, they replied, "When something was broken, we fixed it. We didn't just throw it away." And I hope that's something that the two of you always remember.
Divs, you know, you always seem to do this thing on your own. You've always been this strong, independent woman. And you still are, but you no longer have to do it alone. You've got your partner in crime now. You've got someone who understands you, who recognizes your talents, who recognizes your strengths, and who recognizes your weaknesses. He will do you justice, as I've seen in many, many occasions. And the couple is now complete. Sherlock and Watson have met.
Bhavs has the same chemical and existential properties as a parle melody. You know, parle ki melody, melody hai chocolatey. Or for you non-Indians, it's a Cadbury eclair. Or for those of you with no reference of pop culture, it's essentially a chocolate with a firm caramel exterior and a soft, chewy, chocolatey center.
Your warm honesty, passion for life, and integrity comes from your firm, strong, loving family that I had the privilege of experiencing the last 5 days.
Between the two of you, who snores the loudest?
And on the flip side, who is the blonder one?
Our relationship is that of like a father and son. We are 9 years apart. I look up to him in every aspect of my life. Literally, he's 3 inches taller than me. He has been the first entrant into the family, the prized possession, the one who has baby videos and photos. There's no tomorrow, which I do envy because I have none.
The sibling relationship is one of the most special and authentic relationships that you can ever have. I can see it in your every fiber, how desperately you love me and want to take care of me. And it's a testament to how vulnerable and open you are with those you care for. This isn't a farewell at all. It's a celebration of one of the happiest days in our family's lives. I love you, Divya. I love you, Bhavnesh. Congratulations.
For those who do not know me, will now know me as Divya's husband. Talking of new beginnings, I was telling some of my colleagues not too long ago that this is the speech order for the reception, where Divya will be the first speaker and I will be the last. And they said, "Gosh, you had to have the last word, didn't you?" And it dawned on me that this is probably the first and last time that I, as a married man, am going to have the last word on anything. We've had many married relatives and friends come over. And I've been getting an assorted range of advice, marriage advice from them. I must say that the words are not instilling too much confidence in me. Like a sweet breeze, you dance through the flowers with such ease, giggling and poking and swaying to the tunes, soaking in the sun and gazing at the moons. You say I'm biased. How can I not be? You say I'm biased. How can I not be? You look at me with such loving eyes. How blessed must I be? Just remember, you're mine, I'm yours. Whether a mountain or sea, or sky or the floors, we will be together, not just now, but forever and ever and ever.
So let's tell the world of our new love divine. Forever and ever you'll be mine, forever and ever. My heart will be true, sweetheart, forever. I'll wait for you.
So now, like everyone, to please make your way around to the dance floor for the couple's first dance. A big round of applause for Divya and Bhavnesh Soni.
For our first dance, I decided that we will do the foxtrot, which is a similar dance to the waltz, so ballroom style dancing, and it's characterized by really smooth, glamorous and dramatic movements, which is perfect for the two of us.
Apparently we're doing something called a foxtrot. Is that right? Yeah, foxtrot. What is foxtrot? I mean, I know a little bit of Bhangra and a little bit of, Amitabh Bachchan style dancing, but foxtrot, yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Now, as neither me or Bhavs have ever done the foxtrot before, we've got And who's going to help us out? Luckily, the foxtrot follows a basic 4-step pattern, so should be easy enough.
So it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But how do you distinguish that from 1, 2, and 3, 4? Tricky, very, very tricky.
So the first stunt that we're trying is a little lunge dip where I lean onto Bubs, and frankly, it's the easiest stunt that we could do. So I don't know why we're having a bit of difficulty with it. Not too sure what's wrong with stepping outside, holding your girl, and bouncing back. Help me. Help me.
Now, lunge is something you do in the gym. You know, you put your foot forward and you do, like, I mean, come on, what has a lunge that you do in the gym got to do with dancing? And the thing is, not only do I have to balance myself, which is, on the best of days, quite a difficult task, let me tell you. I have to balance Divya on top of me while doing this lunge. Multitasking, again, not something I'm very good at. So yeah, there's pressure, there's, I might be losing some more hair while doing that, yes.
I really wanted for our first dance to do something different. And yes, I have done a lot of dancing before, but Bubs has never really been a dancer. And I thought, hey, we're starting a new journey, a new life. Let's learn a new art form and let's do it together.
The most fun and enjoyable part of this whole process of learning this dance professionally with Divya, who's a professional dancer herself, is that you get to learn quite a lot with someone whom you're the closest to, and it couldn't be better. Like, they kind of take care of you when things go wrong, and she takes care of me when things are not going right, and she calms me down when I make a mistake. And yeah,
this whole process of learning how to dance together in a ballroom style dance has been really fantastic, as it's brought us closer together. In this dance, we have to lean on each other, we have to trust each other, we have to take signals from each other's bodies. It's almost like a relationship, and it's a fantastic reflection of what our life is going to be like going ahead. Sure, there are challenges, sure, it's very hard, but hey, you squabble through it, you get through it, and you put something fantastic together.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world, and a bold world for me. scent of the pine. You know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
See you when they dance at the hall, and when I'm here, see you when they dance. Say, when I'm here, see you when they dance at the hall, and when I'm here, see you when they dance. Say, let's dance. Can't dance. Let's dance. Can't dance. When I'm here, see you when they dance at the hall, and when I'm here, see you when they dance. Say, when I'm here, see you when they dance at the hall, and when I'm here, see you when they dance.
पैदा पप्पू हुआ तो किस्मतें चमकी और उसके मुंह में थी चांदी की चमची।
पप्पू के पास है पैसा, हाथों के महल के जैसा। पप्पू यारों का यार है। पप्पू स्टार है, but पप्पू can't dance साला।
अपनी भैंस चराए।
बस आज की रात है, कल से वही से आपे है। जी भर के नाच लो, ना घर वाले ना मापे हैं। जब पे अपना राज है, डरने की क्या बात है। ये तो बस शुरुआत है, ये तो बस शुरुआत है।
अरे अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है। बाद में ना कहना कुछ भी, पहले ही दे दूं वार्निंग। पार्टी चलेगी टिल 6 in the morning। जी भर के ना चले वे भी नाच नाच के तोड़ दे सैंडल। आंटी पुलिस बुला लेगी तो यार तेरा कर लेगा हैंडल। सूचना जनहित में जारी, जिसको अपनी जान प्यारी। चुपचाप वो फ्लोर पे आए, फ्लोर पे आके नाचे गाए। नखरे बखरे ना दिखाए, शर्म तो करते बाय बाय। माइकल जैक्सन वाले 2-3 एक्शन करके दिखाए। पार्टी करनी है, हम पार्टी करेंगे। किसी के भी पापा से नहीं डरेंगे। हम हैं बेटे हम, बाकी सारे पानी कम। हमें रोक के दिखाए जिसकी बम में है दम।
मस्ती है माहौल में, चाय खुमारी है। सारे थक के बैठ गए पर अपनी पार्टी जारी है। मस्ती है माहौल में, चाय खुमारी है। सारे थक के बैठ गए पर अपनी पार्टी जारी है। अरे पंगा तो कोई शुरू करे, अपनी भी गरारी।